Hi, my name is Whitney Smith with the Smith Investigation Agency, and today we're answering some questions that you have. So here we go. Can you hire a private investigator to catch a cheating spouse?
That's why I hired a private investigator.
Sure, you can. That's completely up to you. If you feel that your spouse or your partner is having an affair and you're trying to understand what's taking place, then by all means, it's peace of mind, right? If you're just sitting there guessing and wondering and you don't know, then hiring an investigator will just give you that information that you need. And sometimes we see the individual having an affair and sometimes we don't. And that doesn't mean they're not necessarily having an affair. It just maybe didn't take place on the days that surveillance was conducted, or maybe it isn't happening at all. But ultimately that's completely up to you in terms of, whether you want to hire an investigator or not. You also have to make sure, this is one thing that we would want to say to anybody. Obviously, it would be a very sensitive situation if your spouse or partner realized that you were surveilling them, especially if they were not doing anything. So you want to make sure that you hire a reputable company, because you have to know that the exposure to you could be pretty significant if your partner found out that you did surveillance on them. Again, especially if there wasn't anything taking place, that could cause a lot of issues. So you want to make sure that you hired a reputable and experienced company, so you just don't have any issues. Ultimately, you don't want to have problems, and ultimately too, you don't want to have, a company that's not doing the right thing when it comes to surveillance and giving you and feeding you information while they're on surveillance, I should say, so that, you show up and an explosion of emotions could happen. So we ultimately want to be safe when it comes to surveillance. Hiring an investigator obviously is completely your decision, something to weigh and consider for peace of mind and to just have an informed decision on, life and what you want to do. But you want to make sure that you work with a reputable agency. So if you're looking for surveillance, you can contact us at the Smith Investigation Agency.